Hey guys, how's it going? I am here in the Lovato Properties World headquarters. I know it looks like I'm in Ironman World quarters right now based on the backdrop, but that is from some of the virtual Ironman commentary that I've been doing lately. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. But no, I'm sitting here today and I'm thinking a lot about the question I get periodically from folks: how's real estate treating you? You started going into that a little bit more and more in 2020, and then COVID-19 hit, the stay at home orders, and a lot of changes to the daily, to the work that you're allowed to do, the work that everyone's allowed to do. Therefore, the housing market and all this stuff is affected. So people are saying, what's the story? And I'm here to just answer that question real quick. I'm only going to talk about me personally because I think there's a lot of good stuff out there that you guys, hopefully you guys are checking the good stuff. At least in my world, I check all the good stuff. The podcasts and blogs that I've been reading have been informative. But let me speak just quickly to my particular situation. And I'm going to scroll back to February when I was working with three particular buyers, three particular sets of buyers. And I just want to tell you what happened with these three particular buyers, and it gives a little picture of how that looks. Now, first, the one set of buyers that I had, they decided that they were going to stop searching when we hit about March 15th. And they said, I'm putting the timeout. I'm stopping right here because we're able to renew a lease and wait things out. We can sit and be secure in our spot, not put ourselves out in a stressful situation of being homeless, just stay where we are. So they locked in the lease for one more year, and they essentially just hit the big pause button long term. So 1 year out. So we're going to revisit, and that's fine. That's one choice. That's one of three. The other set, the middle set, looking for a property, actually had found the ideal property and was on the verge of putting an offer in, working everything together. And then that buyer was savvy and said, you know what, I'm going to sit, I'm going to wait, maybe risk losing this property, but I'm going to push the whole button temporarily. I'm going to wait until midsummer. I'm going to wait until I see some things start to change. And the idea was that the value may come down a bit, or the asking price may get a better purchase price out of that. So that was the thought. Let me just put the pause briefly so that then I can capitalize on this. That person has the ability financially and everything, emotionally, physically, work-wise, to put the pause button temporarily. So that was one choice. So, and then the third, interestingly enough, the third set has decided to push forward fully, knows that the rates are the lowest historically we've seen in a long time, knows that there is less competition because a few buyers have pulled back. So that buyer suddenly is out competing with fewer people. So that puts things in his favor. The other thing that buyer has is sellers are motivated. So the sellers that are still in the market are very motivated. So this buyer said, hey, this is the time I'm going to buy two properties. Closed on one last week and also trying to close on another, trying to look for another, identify, look for, and then purchase the other. So the cool thing is each of these three sets of buyers that I started with in February have all evolved differently. Complete pause for a year, short-term pause for 3 months, and an accelerated process. Let's get to, let's capitalize. So that's the story. It's just a little sampling. Again, it's just mine. Amanda's business, very different. She has multiple sellers who are still trying to sell, want to sell, need to sell. Her buyers all have different answers. So it's very different. Again, this is two sides of one office. Her side doing something very differently. And she has more business than I. My three, each taking a different approach. That just gives you one idea. That's 33% of the market going one way, the other and the other. So that's just the answer in a nutshell. This video has gone a bit long. I was going to go for 3. It's 3:40. So guys, stay safe, stay happy, and we'll stay in touch. Take care.